Yes, hello, hi.
Welcome to the new moon in Taurus. Whoop, 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 whoop. We've got our resident Taurian with us here, Amwu Clarity.
Yay.
Hey, girl. Black Queen of Pentacles is named after the Taurian Earth sign. So I'm the Black Queen, and Amwu is also a Black Queen, and she's bringing the Pentacles. That's how we do. Welcome, everyone. What to tell you about the Black New Moon in Taurus? So it happens on the 19th. Is that right? Next Friday. So today is Sunday.
Friday, yeah.
And we're going to be giving you all the hot tips of how to cope before Friday's big event. So you want to introduce yourself, my dear?
Yes, hello, hi. I'm Amwu Clarity. You can find me on social media. Amwu Clarity everywhere. Easy like that. I do mostly tarot reading. I recently started to sell yarn, knitting, craft. So like bathing soup, tops, hats, all of this. I should have something here. Too far. Never mind. Go on my social media and you can find it.
That's fine. Whilst I introduce myself, you can grab something because we want to see. We want to see the garms you make.
Yeah.
Oh, and I should just apologize if I'm shouting or if I'm always saying sorry, what? Because I have a little ear infection. So my hearing is impaired at the moment. So yeah, sorry, just speak up. Yeah, I'm Rain Lawrence. I am the founder of Fist Bump Birth, who provide antenatal education, birth witnessing, and placenta prep. So some women choose to eat or otherwise consume their placenta after delivery, and I would process that for you and yeah, get it back to you after birth. I think that's I'm a tarot reader also, and I'm one of the co-founders of Black Queen of Pentacles, which you can hear more about as we go on, and you can join us if you're a black if you're black even or brown or some
Black or brown.
some shade, some shade. Cool. All right, introduction's done. We'll move along. So what's this new moon about? Well, it is in Taurus, as we mentioned, and Taurus is about love, strength, groundedness, material, the earthly material realm, and it's very solid. It's ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love and beauty and relationships and harmony and pleasure and art. So it should be quite a nice moon. I hope it's going to be a nice vibe. We're always hopeful. And it's a black new moon. And that's kind of not very interesting, actually. I put it in the presentation, and then when I found out what it was, I was like, oh. But I'll tell you anyway. It's the third new moon in a season that has 4. And that's why you call it black. So it's spring here where I am, and this is the third new moon in spring, and spring has 4 new moons. So the next one will be in a month. Yeah. There you go. I'm just going to check what new moon it is next. It must be Gemini, right? I'm hoping. The new moon, my new moon in Gemini.
Yeah.
Check. See, we're all
no, I don't know. I was all messed up because last time was Aries, and Aries came twice before Taurus came. I was like, what is?
Yeah, there's a weird like transitional point where there's a 5-week month. So that means we get, well, not 5 weeks, but like 5 moons in a month. But
yeah,
I'm confusing myself here. This is what this group is about. It's all about learning together and chatting it through till we understand. So yes, the new moon in Gemini is going to be on the 18th of June, which will be the 4th new moon in spring or autumn if you're in the southern hemisphere. So what do we say with this new moon is that it's good to be clear on and driven to meet your goals. I'll talk about why later. It's great for affirmations, especially if you keep them in the present tense, so as if it's already happened, and try to be grateful for what you have. So if you're experiencing a pleasant moment, just you either say out loud or think to yourself, I love it when, so me and Amwu were laughing earlier, and I'm thinking, I love it when me and Amwu are chatting and laughing. Like, just have that gratitude in the moment, because then the universe hears that you're like, oh, she likes this, let's bring more.
Yes.
And because Venus is that energy of like playful love, pleasure. So yeah, just enjoy it. What else we got? Okay, yeah, so we're going to move on to some affirmations now. So we usually, I think we were going to say 3 minutes, 3 affirmations for 3 minutes. But because we're kind of making this for upload to YouTube, we might just do, maybe we'll just do a minute. So I'll give you time to come up with your affirmations. So just have 3 and try to make them in the present. So I'm going to go for, I love my work and I'm paid really well. I love my work and I'm paid really well. I'm just keeping in the job theme. I'm going to go for, I've got a secure job.
I've thought about my work too. Grateful to be able to do what I love at all times.
Nice.
Grateful for my living situation, and grateful that my happiness is secure.
Yeah, oh, I love those. Yeah, it's easy, isn't it, to sometimes be like, oh, that's so annoying, or this happened, and we tend to like tell a friend when we've had something annoying happen, and it's like, you just like multiplied that. Great, your friend wasn't angry, but now your friend's angry too.
Right.
So yeah, it's really good to like do the opposite and just say the great stuff that's going on for us. So we're really well done. I love my work and I'm paid really well. I've got a secure job. I'm really too happy to have gotten Onyx back early. Yeehaw. Oh, yeah, so I'll put some down here. These are quite nice. I live in Penn, Wolverhampton with my son. Life supplies all my needs in abundance. I trust life. I love my work and I'm well paid for it. Abundance flows freely through me. I've paid all my bills and still have plenty left for leisure and savings. Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I've now got a little bit more info on the particular astrology of May. So
let me go with the Taurus moon then.
Sorry.
Let me go with the moon. Let me go with my thing with the moon in Taurus then, because you're touching mostly May. I'm touching mostly the moon. So
okay. Do you need me to skip to a different slide?
No, just you can leave it here.
Okay.
I haven't made a slide because everything I'm saying is just complementary to what you already said.
That's indefensible, Amwu. Indefensible. Inexcusable.
So, well, you can actually go back to the last slide because it's all there.
All right, we'll stay there.
Not affirmation, the one before.
This one.
Yeah, what's about this new moon?
Yeah,
this is what I'm talking about. So basically, the most important bit of advice for this lunation is about knowing your value and not compromising on your word. Actually, like your emotional worth, relationships, services, and product branding, anything you have. Like when you have a business, you don't walk around and giving discount to everybody. If you decided that this product is worth $20, you sell it $20. So it's the same you should do for yourself. If you're worth this kind of energy or this kind of person, stick to it. So if people can't match your energy or can't match your word, just let them go. And people or things, whatever situation. And remember that Jupiter is in the picture right now. So our intention should be bold and about expanding self. It's the planet of abundance. We're going to talk a bit more about it later. And you know how Tauruses can be stubborn? Just a little bit. Well, be that way and embrace it, okay? Because only you know what's right for you. So only you can do what's right for you. Enjoy basic life pleasure, good food, good company, quality over quantity, and history. So again, if you have to let it go, let it go. It's a good time to evaluate your relationships with money, with wealth, material things, and people as well. So, what really bring you joy and comfort and empowerment? This is what you should stick on and find peace and tranquility from within. That is it.
Amen. Amen.
Focus on yourself. Be stubborn. Be selfish. Like your happiness is worthy. It's worthy.
100%. I love that. I just realized as well, if you want to write in the comments below what your 3 present tense affirmations were, then let us know. That'd be great to see. Okay, fantastic. That resonates with me actually, because I did some work around my limiting beliefs around money on Friday. I did it. It's called belief decoding. So you discover some beliefs that you discover the origin of some beliefs you might have, and then you kind of go back to that moment when it happened and like decode and implant a new message. So yeah, it's really powerful stuff. I'll put a link in the description. All right, onwards and upwards. Thank you, Amwu. That was great. So we have here a lot, not only going on in May itself, but the first half of 2023 has been like, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and the second half gets a little bit calmer and less activity astrologically. So we'll just kind of, I think it's important to just kind of do a little recap of everything that's been going on for us, as well as what to expect. So we had Saturn move into Pisces on the 7th of March. So if you cast your mind back, you may remember that it was a good time to get disciplined in your spiritual practices, but it's never too late. So if you have dipped again, or you missed the boat entirely and you didn't get disciplined on your spiritual practices, I'm talking to myself right here, you could start again. You know, Saturn has moved into Pisces, so it's there now. So I'm going to commit to my meditation practice. I used to be really, really dedicated, and I would have 20 minutes each morning before I even looked at my phone. I would meditate for 20 minutes, and now it's like, oh, I'll look at my phone and then maybe I'll meditate. But of course the phone is incredibly alluring and distracting, and before you know it, you've spent an hour scrolling TikTok, and then you don't want to meditate anymore. So I'm going to recommit to that now. Anything you'd like to commit to with the Saturn in Pisces, Amwu? Do you have any spiritual practices?
Yeah, the meditation thing too. I mean, I used to take like I had my morning routine before I even touched my phone, and I stopped it because, with my schedule right now, working day and night and sleeping in between and just napping, it's just I feel like I need to catch up, and I need to, I go bed at 4 in the morning, like people are still asleep, or anyways. But then when I wake up around 8, it's like I have all this from yesterday because I was working, or I have this to prepare for today because I will work. So I touch my phone when I wake up, and this is not something I want to do again.
Yeah, let's keep each other accountable. I'll ask you,
Mm-hmm.
did you wake up and look immediately your phone? Be honest. Yeah, Amwu and I are in different time zones. So Amu's 6 hours behind, and I'm always like, wait, what? How is this bitch up? Like at any hour of my day or night, she'll be awake texting me, and I'm like, don't you sleep?
Do you even sleep, girl? Yes, I do.
And I'm like, why is she awake? What's going on? Yeah, all right, cool. Well, we'll keep each other on board with that. Great. So then on the 7th of May, so quite recently, only last week, Venus moved into Cancer. So Venus is a very emotional sign, like we mentioned. It's about affection and sensitivity. And Cancer is a very emotional, nurturing, watery, motherly sign. So it could have made us feel a bit overwrought, like a bit too much emotional intensity for some, and especially for the air signs. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who aren't so emotionally connected as the other signs. So we're much more mental and in our heads. So when we have these strong watery events happening in the astrology, we can feel a bit overwrought with it. So I would suggest, if you are feeling like that, you can do some earthing. So just literally just taking your shoes and socks off and walking on bare earth. It really helps. And there's lots of sort of, it's not just woo woo, you know, it's like scientific. So I will put some links in the description about where you can find more information about what it's actually doing in your anatomy, your physiology when you do that. Sorry, I said that weird, physiology. Awesome. What do we have? Oh gosh, yeah. So Pluto moved into Aquarius. So the 23rd of March this year, we finally got Pluto into Aquarius. It's been in Capricorn. So Pluto has a very long 25-year cycle. So it was previously in Capricorn. And during that time, we saw the credit crunch. So it came into Capricorn in 2008. We saw the credit crunch, Fukushima, COVID, of course. So it is quite as it's transitioning from different sign into the next one, it's quite a disruptive, revolutionary time. At the when the American Constitution was written, like, you know, we are the people, we as the people, that was during a shift from Pluto shift into a different sign. So things like that are always happening at that time. Also in 1930 with the splitting of the atom and the atomic bomb, that was also during a Pluto shift. So it's really about revolutions and kind of like new technological advances. It's kind of like this AI stuff that we've seen, like a lot more people are suddenly talking about AI and this chat GTP and the potential for like robots to take over human jobs. And
even in Jamaica now they're talking about going cashless.
Really?
In Jamaica they're talking about going cashless, only cards. Like from what I know, most of Jamaicans don't even have a bank account. I don't know how they're gonna work this out, but
it's bizarre, isn't it? Because I was looking into this before, because they're trying to do the same in England. It's called central bank digital currency. When I researched it a little, there's a great website, again, link in the description, that shows which nations are the most advanced in terms of implementing this cashless society. And I saw Jamaica up there, #1, and I'm like, nah, that can't be right. But I mean, the government is so corrupt that it could be right. But in terms of the infrastructure for that being a thing, it's like, so you're telling me this little taxi driver, he's going to take a card now? He's going to have a little card payment machine installed? So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
think about those people who don't even have a smartphone and internet on their phone, or like this needs a lot of adjustment, especially in Jamaica. Like, I mean, in Canada, everyone have a bank account and a credit card now. So it's not like it's going to be hard to adjust. But I mean, here, we're coming from far.
Yeah, it don't make
sense. They just now last year starting to have tap machine in stores.
Yeah.
And half of their store don't even have a machine to pay with cards.
No.
So I don't know how they're gonna do
Jamaica to be the kind of like pioneer for this at all. But I think because it's not really about convenience for the people, like it's about more control. So yeah, it kind of does make sense that they would do it somewhere in Jamaica to test it, because let's face it, like no one gives a fuck about Jamaica.
Exactly. No, but in the same time, like if Jamaica is able to pull it off, the whole world can do it. I mean, as I said, we're coming from far. Like,
yeah, that was always a shock.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and this is the thing. This is the great thing with astrology. Like, it gives you perspective on other events in the past that have happened around these shifts and what that might mean for us, and just to be ready for it in a sense, so that it's not too shocking. I don't think there's a lot we can do just to stop it, but at least you're ready.
Aware.
Yeah, exactly. And then we also have Jupiter in Taurus will be on the 16th of May. So someone's happy about that. So Tuesday.
Yes. For a whole year.
For a whole year, yes. So Jupiter has a very reliable 12-year transit. So it means that it stays in a sign for a year, and then it goes all through the signs over a 12-year period. So if you think back, if you can cast your mind back to either May 2011 or May 1999, if you're old enough, you might find that anything that was going on for you, oh gosh, are you having a revelation?
Well, in 2011, I was like, this is when I started to work, I think. I started to work like I had my first job or something, real job, like with a boss and paid and all. And now I'm just starting my own things. When I mean, I've started a while ago, but now I just putting more energy and like I actually see incomes.
Okay, so it'd be interesting to see what, if anything, you have in Taurus or in Jupiter, to see if it's like a career or money or work related thing. Because I couldn't think. I'm like 2011. I think there was some housing stuff going on. I was quite disgruntled with where I was living, and the same. Well, I like where I'm living, but it's not too convenient with my son being far away. So that makes sense. 1999, I have no idea. Like I was 5, so I'm not sure. Was I 5? Hang on. No, 1999.
No, I was 4.
I was 13. I'm trying to give myself. Yeah, I was 13. 1999. So God knows what I was doing. But we'll come on to that later. We'll look at the Taurus placements, and then finally we have retrogrades. So, oh my God, there's been a whole heap going on with retrogrades. So in January, Mercury retrograde in Capricorn ended. In May, Mercury retrograde in Taurus ended. In January, Uranus retrograde in Taurus ended. So there's been a lot of retrogrades happening in 2023, but there have also been a lot ending. So I think maybe we should do a whole ass session on retrogrades, because yeah, it's like a lot for one slide. So yeah, I think we'll maybe do that. And even today we could look a little about what those 3 that I mentioned, Capricorn, Taurus, Mercury retrograde in Capricorn and Taurus ending, and Uranus retrograde in Taurus ending. We could kind of see a little bit of what that might have meant when we look at what the planets mean and what the signs mean. But yeah, that's all I have. I feel like I rambled. I had something else. Oh yeah, so with regards to the Pluto moving into Aquarius, we might see some like big secrets being unearthed. So I don't know if you listen to Russell Brand. Oh. Are you okay?
Yes, already, like it's coming out. Like truth are being revealed.
Yeah, big time.
Oh man, it's ridiculous. Like every day, every day, like masks are falling and cockroach are moving out. Let's say that cockroach are moving out.
Yeah, watch them scatter. Yeah. And even like on a or global, like I was listening to Russell Brand the other day, and they had Robert something Kennedy, so JFK's nephew or cousin, or I think it's nephew. Yes, it's nephew. And he's basically saying JFK shooting was not so and so on the grassy knoll. It was a CIA assassination. And this isn't new, but the fact that someone who knows the family and has all of this information and has written books that are out there in the mainstream and is telling us this, and is being platformed by someone like Russell Brand, who has like 1 million, I think it's something like 4 million followers on YouTube, which, you know, YouTube is the home of but he's still able to get it out there because he does this really smart thing where he built all his following on YouTube. Then he now does the first 10 minutes of his show on YouTube and then says, we simply cannot talk about the things I need to on this platform because it's run by the World Health Organization. But if you're enjoying this content, all 4 million of you should come to Rumble where we can speak freely. And it's just like really cool. I love what he's doing. So I'm excited. I want to get that book. Yeah, I need to remember what is it? What's JFK stand for? John F. I don't think I've ever known the F, actually.
John F. Kennedy. Isn't it Francis?
Yeah, I wanted to say Francis, so it must be John Francis Kennedy. There we go. But yeah, his nephew, Robert, is like coming out with all this stuff from, you know, the 50s, 60s, 70s. All right.
Wow.
So now it's time to individualize. You can grab your birth charts and let's look at what we have in Taurus. And remember that Taurus.
It's Fitzgerald. Sorry, Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Oh, it's
I just checked.
Way off. I don't know where we got Francis, but we both had
it. It's not Francis.
Sorry.
I know where I got Francis, and it's not relevant, but yeah.
You must have implanted Francis into my brain as well. Yeah, so
a
Taurus.
company I used to work for.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not that.
Because there was an F in it, and I just F Francis, like. Yeah.
So if you guys are watching along on the YouTube replay, you can pause it here and grab your birth charts and check what you've got going on in Taurus. And if you want to sign up to my email newsletter, I can send you all these slides so that you have them to refer to in later. So Taurus is about love, strength, groundedness, material, solid. And I have it in the 5th house and the 6th house. And I think we've got a little nifty house system here. Yeah, so I've got all this lovely Taurian energy going on in my house of love affairs, entertainment, speculation, sports, children, and creativity. I'm not so keen on these ones. I have a better house system in this diary, I think. I'm just not that keen on these houses. Like, it's just too many words for me. So I'm just going to consult what this diary says the houses are. What have you got in Taurus?
I forgot what I'm getting my now. I forgot which one is where.
Oh, it's no problem. That's fine.
Too many information for this. It's crazy how the more you realize.
Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, so you can check out in your own time what you have in Taurus. I have it in the 5th and 6th. So 5th is romance, creativity, kids, pursuit of pleasure, love affairs. And 6th house is daily routines, including at work, your health and duty. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's there. Or why
I don't have any. I don't have. Do I look at the right thing? Are these the houses? 10, Taurus 10.
Got it in the 10th house.
10th house.
That's career, ambition. Yeah. You make your mark on the world, what you're known for, and your reputation. Nice.
That makes sense.
And this lovely little thing.
That sounds great, actually.
I love this. I'm so grateful that you did this. Like, oh my God. So for some reason, making tables in Canva is like almost impossible. Or it takes forever. So we just did this and it's beautiful, and just gaze upon it basically for a little while because it's really nice. I can't remember why this is here though now. It doesn't really seem to make much sense anymore. It doesn't make any sense.
Which planet? Well, because we've talked about Pluto and we've talked about Mars and.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And Jupiter's in Taurus, so that's great luck and authority, abundance and expansion. Oh no, Jupiter was in Taurus. I think it's now Venus. No, oh God. No, Jupiter is in Taurus, yeah. All right, cool. And there's just a little more about this particular new moon. So it's about, the keywords are exciting, friction, abundance, and focus. And there's this lovely out of sign aspect to Pluto, which is sometimes associated with power and passion, and Mars, which is about drive and determination. So it gives us this like real zest for getting stuff done and for achieving, like if you've had a to-do list that you have had forever, is you're just like, actually no, this, like I can't live like this anymore, and you just get a load of stuff done. So that's really nice. And Taurus also rules cash. So if you remember the what's the, not the London Stock Exchange, the American version, what's that, Wall Street, they have a big bull outside. It's called the Wall Street Bull, and that's because this Taurus energy ruling cash. So definitely add financial abundance to your new moon wish list. When you come around to Friday and that new moon's really upon us, just think abundance, all the money you can imagine, you know, keep that in your head. For God's sake, whatever you do, don't think, oh, I'm always going to be skinned, because what the universe is hearing, they will give more of.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to stop sounding smug now and move on to our ceremony. Woo, woo, woo. So
Yay!
I'm going to pull my little plant out from nowhere. And we hope
I'm gonna go outside with this.
Nice. We hope that you will have prepared your lovely list of manifestations, intentions, what you want, desires, ambitions, all that lovely stuff. So I'm just going to read mine aloud while Amwu gets set up. Earning money is my birthright. The more abundant I am, the more good I do. I'm a good person, so I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be wealthy because I'm a good person. I am worthy, I am unique, and I am perfect as I am. I feel happy and abundant as I earn money. I love to earn money. Just nice and simple there at the end.
Yes.
True, I do love to earn money.
Me, actually, like a couple weeks ago, well, a few weeks ago, I kind of wrote a mantra, and I realized it was working when I was reciting it. So I'm gonna go for this now. Be free to use it if you want to use it.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a little song, so you have to sing. So it goes like this: I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. I attract, and then you start over and over and over and over.
Oh, okay, nice. Shall we do it as we, so what are we doing here? We're gonna
dig and
yeah,
cleanse the thing.
We'll just
I
chant it
need
as
something to dig.
Sure. Let me just, I'm gonna whip
Yes.
mine into this water too, and then I'm gonna pour it in the plant. Earning money is my birthright. The more abundant I am, the more good I do. I'm a good person, so I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be wealthy because I'm a good person. I'm worthy, I'm unique, and I am perfect as I am. I feel happy and abundant as I earn money. I love to earn money. I'm gonna do it 3 times. Earning money is my birthright. The more abundant I am, the more good I do. I'm a good person, so I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be wealthy because I'm a good person. I am worthy, I am unique, and I am perfect as I am. I feel happy and abundant as I earn money. I love to earn money. Bryce. Earning money is my birthright. The more abundant I am, the more good I do. I'm a good person, so I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be wealthy because I'm a good person. I am worthy, I am unique, and I am perfect as I am. I feel happy and abundant as I earn money. I love to earn money. Lovely. Give that little infused drink to the plant. And yeah, so we'll do your money magnet as we dig our lists into the earth of the plant.
Yes.
Great.
So I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. I attract. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. I attract. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet.
I attract. I am a money magnet. I attract. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. I
I attract.
am a money magnet. I attract. I am money magnet. I am a money magnet. Attract.
You can add cinnamon in it. I add cinnamon and salt.
A money magnet. Cinnamon to the plant.
Yeah.
Okay. I've just realized that we're missing a trick if we don't put on I'm just so flipping astounded that this stuff works. Because I'm not particularly a what do you call it, like a techie person. I think I would be if I were born later, but when you're an 86 baby, it's like you kind of missed the boat a little bit. So
No, you know what? I think it's a Gemini thing.
really,
Because I have lots of Gemini around me, and the only one who's techno is my brother. I'm not going to give names away, but honestly, all of them, they don't want to know anything about technology.
but we shouldn't. We should, like, Geminis are all about social media and technology, aren't they? And fast-paced.
No, I think it's more the having contact with people, not necessarily the technology.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Because I
Being
love
in
that part of
touch.
it. I love that part of it, but the rest, I'm like, oh, really? Is this necessary? Do I have to learn about this?
Honestly, all of them, they like, people call me, oh, I don't know how to do this. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, this is too complicated. Or like, even my friend with the kids, like the kids ask to watch something, and she's like, when your father come back.
Yeah, I think it is, actually. That's a good point. Like, I love being able to just talk to anyone anywhere in the world at a moment's notice. And I think
Yeah.
a bit of like you know how Geminis, we like to sort of skim the surface of 100 different things, whereas Sagittarians want to like know everything there is deeply about one topic.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is for me. Like, I'm just like, oh, I'm never going to know everything about that. And I don't really care to, because I'm a Gemini and I just need to know how to do what I need to do quickly. So yeah, there's probably a bit of that going on too. But I digress. That was really good. Thank you for sharing your little mantra. That was great. So what's next? We've got a tarot reading. God, we're getting spoiled today.
Oh my God. Let me close the door.
So this is going to be a live reading by Ms.
Yep.
T.
So it's not planned. I'm gonna shuffle cards, and I think I'm gonna go with like how to approach this new moon, advice or potential outcome.
Yes, please. That would be great.
So whatever message spirits have for us, how to approach this new moon, advice, potential outcome. There you go. Oh my God. Oh my
Please.
God.
We got the
Okay.
sun card. Have
Yeah,
we got
this is
three of
nice.
them?
We have nice cards. We have first card that I saw was Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles, we know it's tangible energy, housing, money, all of this work. So seven, this one is about like putting the work in order to be able to harvest.
Yeah,
And
apply
with new
yourself.
moon, new beginning, new intention. So
Taking action. Yeah, love that. Okay, seven of
right.
pentacles. Nice.
And we have the lovers. In this case, like it might be actually meeting somebody or starting a new relationship, but it can be also literally working on your relationship. It can also be a heartfelt partnership. So it doesn't have to be romance. It can be like something you always wanted to do, something you always wanted to have, something you always wanted to experience. for it. Like we said it, the pleasure of life, treat yourself, eat good, whatever.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
have the wheel of fortune.
Oh, I love
What
this.
goes
We've
up
got
must
two
come
major.
down.
One minor, two
Yes,
major.
and there's the next one,
Oh,
and there's the next major coming.
oh, you got me.
So yeah, the wheel of fortune, what goes up must come down. So in a sense, don't worry about what is happening. And the wheel of fortune also, to me, represents unity and alignment, because rejection is protection and redirection.
100.
So when you say what goes up must come down, or like things turns around, like it's always for your higher good. So
Yeah, it's kind of like the universe's time is impeccable, isn't it? So if you're like, oh, it's not coming quick enough, it's not happening fast enough, the universe knows that this is not the right
just
time. So
yeah,
something big has
relax.
come in, or it's going to be better when it
Exactly.
arrives, you know. Ooh,
And
love.
I'm excited for what's coming still. So we have the Fool. So
Oh
this one is
yeah.
about taking a leap of faith. Don't think too much. You want it, go get it. You want to do it, do it. You want to go there. Like just jump head first. Do it.
Youthful, just naivety. You got your dog, you got a little pack of belongings, go for it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Like it's an adventure. Life is an adventure. Just embrace it. Embrace it. Like go where you want to go and don't think too much about it, because as I said earlier, you're the master of your happiness. So if you're not doing things for yourself and taking calculated risks, you won't go anywhere. You won't do anything.
No one's gonna get up and hand it to you. No one cares about your life
Yeah.
except you. You're the only one.
Yeah. Yeah. And we
Amazing.
have the Ten of Sword that came in reverse. So this one usually is like painful ending. But since it come in reverse, I feel like the message here would be this ending is not painful. Again, rejection is protection and redirection. It's actually a new beginning. It's a restart. It's a refresh. It's a new chance to do better, to be better, to have better.
Yeah, man. I got the sense when you were talking then of like it ain't over till the fat lady sings, you know. Yeah, it might be painful. It might be painful for like months or years, but you're not dead. So there's still opportunity.
Yeah,
Like it's not over.
yeah,
Sorry. Sorry if that comes as a shock, but you're not done. You got 50, 60 years to go.
exactly.
Better start coping with the life now. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, I love your mug. I love that it's lilac. I've got this. I love this. This is my favorite thing in the world. This is
I
like
love it. Oh my
so
God. I would kiss it.
cool. Oh man, I'm gutted because I missed your birthday. Like I wanted to get you stuff, but I think if I send this post,
Well, you got me the best happy birthday song
I
I've ever
did. I
heard in my
thanked
life.
you. That's all I could do from here. Was
You
just
don't even like, even yesterday I was playing the thing and I was like, happy birthday.
no, it's not your birthday, Ammo. Do not listen to that unless it's the 20th of
Birthday every day.
April.
It's my anniversary every day. Okay, it's not my birthday, but it's my anniversary every day.
Okay. Well, let's manifest that money and abundance so I can fly to you soon. Or you can fly.
Yes. Oh, I can fly to you.
Yeah, I mean, today the weather was great. You might actually like it here, but you're
Yeah.
gonna freeze your little.
We'll see. We'll see.
Cool. Okay, so I forgot I did this, but we've just put here if you would really love this stuff and you want to learn more. I have a YouTube channel, which you're probably listening to this on, so there was no need to say that. But Braca Goldsmith's really good. Pam Gregory's really good. Written in the Stars by Rux is cool. And Jovian Archive is a little different. It's about human design, which brings in astrology, but also brings in like Kabbalah and the I Ching and different things, but it's really cool. So yeah, if you'd like to check those guys out, do subscribe to their channel. And then what else we got? Oh yeah, so
Donation. Abundance.
nice. Amwu and I have started Black Queens of Pentacles. So it's a coven. We are just in the process of writing our constitution to know exactly what you're getting into if you join us. But essentially a coven is a group of practicing witches who come together to support each other's magical works and to like enhance their spell work together as a collective rather than doing it all individually. So yeah, if you want to.
It's a witch gang.
Sorry?
It's a witch gang. It's a witch
It's a
gang.
witch
To make
gang,
it simple.
basically. Yeah. In fact, maybe we should call it, yeah, maybe the title.
Witchy gang, witchy gang, witchy gang, witchy gang,
Witch
witchy
gang
gang.
pentacles. So yeah, if you enjoyed this and you want to be a part of it, you can join our Telegram group to get updates of what we're doing next, including the Constitution when it's finally written. And or you can donate to either myself or Amwu on these email addresses via PayPal. And yeah, there's the, I'll just leave that on screen for a second so you can see the email addresses, and then I'll go to the QR code, which I can't believe that happened and I made that happen, but it's not even difficult, is it? Like, when you actually start to try things, you're like, oh, okay, no, that was like really easy. I'm embarrassed that it took me this long. But yeah, I'm getting there. 86, baby. When were you born, Amwu?
95.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. You made me feel so old.
My great year to people, they're like, what? The 90s? Because everyone I know is born 80s and up and or down. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
beyond.
I'm always surprised.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, I had a friend before who was born 1990, and I always used to think, oh my God, like how? And now I've got a friend who's born 95. It just blows my mind as well that Onyx is born 2022. Like, he sounds like he's from the future. I literally used to watch movies and it would be like 2022 and it would be like people like on hoverboards and shit. And now
fucking robot, and there's no robot here.
There's no robots. Well, I mean, I guess there are, so they're just not as advanced. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if I would mind if robots take over my job, human jobs, because most of the jobs are crap anyway. Although, I don't.
Yeah.
You need to make money. You need
robots cannot do my job. What robot can miss. But I don't think robots, like, as much as they say yes now they have intelligence, they cannot have the emotional intelligence as we have it.
No, I don't think, if a human has to program, or humans have to program what that thing knows, then we'll never be obsolete. But I guess
because us human works with experience and robots works with knowledge. It's not the same thing. Like, we actually have wisdom, robots don't. They just have knowledge.
No, but I guess that what they're trying to do and what they expect to happen is that the robots will do machine learning and like exceed us. But I'm like, no way. There's no way that a robot would ever exceed me. Like, do you know how good I am at finding addresses? Because I did like 6 months as a cycle courier for a delivery, like there's no way that a robot would have the sense to be like, oh, okay, these numbers aren't going up in sequence, so maybe it's like round the back. Do you know what I mean? They don't have that strategic problem solving brain, do they?
Yeah.
I don't think they're ever going to get that good. But maybe I'm just
I don't know.
Too naive.
Maybe you're too old and you don't.
Okay, cool. That was great. Thanks for coming by.
Think about it. Your phone is able to tell you when to turn left to reach that address. So I'm pretty sure robot knows about it already.
That's a good point. I don't like it.
Well, okay, maybe you didn't have the best example. I'm pretty sure you can find something else that robot cannot do.
Yeah, like anything that requires empathy, like, yeah, a robot could be a personal trainer because a robot could tell you, do this this exercise for 10 times, then do this exercise for 5. But there's not a robot that's going to be there with you like a personal trainer human is, going, come on, you can do it. I know it's hurting, but do it. Like, that's what we need. We need humans. Human interaction. Like, for instance, birth and labor. I'm sorry, but an AI trying to help you deliver your baby. No, thank you. No, thanks. Like, there, you can do it. I know it is painful. Like, ew. That just does not, no.
Push, push, push.
Just the rhythmic, like, oh no. Yeah. Okay, everyone, that was lovely. And yeah, let us know how you get on this Friday, 19th, that new moon in Taurus, and don't squander it, you know, do everything you can to keep in that high vibration of abundance and wealth and joy. We love you. This is Black Queen.
Be you, do you.
Be you, do you. This is Black Queens of Pentacles. Mwah, signing off.
Have a nice.
Bye.